Sleepwalker Entertainment, Sleepwalker Radio. We're here with special guest today, ZAYALLCAPS, aka Zay, coming in live from Los Angeles.
Yes, sir.
5 p.m., 5:05 there. I'm coming in live from New York. We're connecting like SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs in that one episode. So I just wanted to kind of get right into it. You just put out this project, and it's sounding really good. We've been running through it, very heavy on the algorithm right now.
Man,
but I just kind of want to start with maybe the biggest song off it. Like the hottest song right now. So Boy V. I don't practice sex to reimagine how I'm fucking these geeks. You ain't see us, now you seen us. Life a movie, life a game. Like I seen it, trying seen it. I was in the hospital, my nigga, I really mean it. It feel like a grip ago. Are you a fan of Bjork? What kind of step, what happened when you were like, I gotta make this song, this has to happen?
So basically, Bjork is on the short list of like the mental list of artists in my head where I'm like, I gotta deep dive, or at least, get familiar. I respect the artistry. I respect what people say about these artists. So I gotta, check them out. So I did. I went to the greatest hits to start it, and I was like, "Oh, Venus as a Boy." I feel like I've seen that title, seen people reference that song, played it, bruh. I couldn't stop playing it for hours, bruh, the whole day. And then I was just like, the homie Kobe, your friend Kobe, he sent the beat over, and then I had already been listening to the song all day, so I wrote the song to the beat without it, and then as I recorded it, I'm like, wait. There's a way I could chop this shit and put it on the shit. So that was a process.
Okay. First time I heard that song was specifically Leon the Professional. Was that your experience? I feel like a lot of people got tapped in.
Oh,
off that.
It's like a dance, like a ballet movie. What is?
Nah. It's it's about an assassin.
Oh, with the little girl, right?
Yeah.
Is it Natalie Portman?
Yeah, Natalie Portman.
Word.
Yeah, we know about that, but it's but the song choice was solid.
That's kind of nuts. That's a crazy. That's well, I gotta watch it.
Yeah. Definitely tap in with that.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
But so back to Autotune Karaoke in this era right now. We're seeing a lot of projects. They're hosted. You got Morgan Freeman with Savage Mode 2, DJ Drama with Tyler, even what Ian's doing, everyone has hosted projects right now. When you kind of formulated this in your head, was there always going to be a host, or did you kind of have these songs and you thought this would kind of tie it all together?
Bro, the latter, you got it, bro. Truth be told, a lot of these songs, most of them I wasn't sure if I was ever going to put out, or maybe they'd all each individually be Lucy's, or I was going to put them on SoundCloud or something. And then I started accumulating so many. I'm like, damn, this is kind of a project. I should drop these, and it would make sense if it came out now before, the shit I have, other shit I have in the vault. And then, I'm like, okay, it's clearly a rap project. It's fun. Mixtape. I thought about having an actual homie host it, but then I'm like, wait, no, Autotune Karaoke. It just makes sense.
Yeah, facts. Okay, word. In the title, iMessage Platinum. What's the meaning behind that title, dude?
So, bro, it's sending all my unreleased files to the homies, and it goes platinum on messaging.
Okay, all right, word. Okay. That's actually that makes sense. Platinum in the streets,
yes, sir.
Digital streets, as they say.
And I thought the words looked cool together and written out.
Yeah, facts. Okay. And the cover is very kind of interesting to me. The baby face. All that, did you design the cover yourself?
I did design the cover. So the person I worked with on Ball Not Spite, my first album, the homie Jonathan Zoo, they had, for that album, they sent me a questionnaire to pick my brain about what I wanted. It was hella thorough and shit. So for this album, I reached out to them again. They conducted the questionnaire, and then them and their homie Mark Liu, they did the cover and once again, asked me questions, we went back and forth with ideas. My manager had some cool input too. It was his idea to ask them to do a crazy, colorful background and shit.
Okay.
And I think they understood that I feel like this is my most accessible music so far in my head. So I feel like the cover being out there kind of balances shit out in my head.
Okay. All right, bet. And you said your manager kind of helped out with that. Who's your manager?
My manager is Pat Johnson, the GOAT.
All right. Shout out
Good
Pat.
white peoples, man.
Pat, Project Pat.
Project Pat, playing Pat, bro. On God, Pat the manager.
Yeah.
Pat all caps.
So and on this project, speaking of managers, iMessage Platinum, we see in a lot of label and production like related skits and all that stuff. Like we've seen Bobby Shmurda on the table, that episode of Atlanta. We know these labels could be a little bit trifling. Like, are these skits inspired by like real life experience? Independent? Are you on a label?
Man,
Like, did this happen to you, or is this just kind of stuff you hear through the grapevine?
I'll just say it's like a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. It's like just grateful to be in the position to like, be in meetings and shit, have homies doing meetings and shit. It's super cool. But like, there'd be a lot of politics going on and like stuff that literally be out of folks' control they can't help you out with, and like a lot of meetings that like aren't necessarily fruitful, but you learn something from them.
Yeah.
So definitely inspired by real life and just like having fun with it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not signed. It's Autotune Karaoke, man. We indie.
Okay. All right. Bet. That's strong. Yeah. I mean, at least you get to like take a picture in front of the Vivo logo in the lobby. I mean, that's what's really stunning on Instagram. That's the most, money. You could always make more of that, but you might not get another opportunity to post a picture with the Spotify logo.
The optics, bro. Them optics.
Yeah. The optics.
Yeah. Optics.
Like, so back kind of to this track list, PHINEAS.
Don't break my heart, please don't wait for me. And I got the shit that make a nigga wanna pray for me. Pop a shit like a firework, stay away from me. Hey, try it out, we can try it out, you might not make the team.
I feel like MSC, but that's just cause I'm MSC. I ain't tryna build with you, promise you ain't built like me. Chop it up, ayy, chop it up like collard greens. Shout out Martin Luther King, nigga really chasing.
How did you and My Favorite Color link up? And also, I gotta shout out the Dan Schneider diss video. Like, you've kind of just been kind of like a character in that extended universe, and you guys are kind of stepping into each other's artistic process.
Man.
So how did you guys kind of like link up, and how did that song come together?
That's a cool question. Also, I want to stop you, bro. You're killing it. This is like already like top tier interview. You're nailing it. This is nuts, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Shit. But anyway, funny enough, MSC, bro, that's like been one of my best friends since like 2018, 19 now.
Okay.
Like before anybody even knew that I made music, before like, he was like popping off with this newer phase of his career. Before we even had songs together like that, like I was producing a lot for him. Mostly we were just homies through Kwame I Do.
Facts.
They knew each other like the year before we met, and then me and Kwame met in LA, and then MFC moved to LA the next year, and three of us just like, but yeah, me and MFC, bro, like our vault together is like kind of nuts. Like we kind of always like hit it on the mark, whether I'm producing for him or we're both rapping or trading bars, like thinking a hook or something. Like we got it. Just I don't know. He always goes hard on a verse for me, like no matter what. Like on my first album, he has Lancer. He's on Lancer. That's like my favorite verse from him ever. And he just goes crazy. So yeah, I think like the chemistry on Wax is just like reflected in our relationship.
You can definitely hear that. Definitely see that. Are you a Phineas and Ferb fan? Like,
dude, I used to love Phineas and Ferb, bro. That's top tier television.
I'm from the tri-state area, so like,
what'd you say?
I'm from the tri-state area.
So that's nuts. Yep.
Super. They don't say where it is, but they keep saying it. So I just
y'all got the most famous one.
It's in New Jersey. Like
that show's nuts.
Like, back to kind of like this track list, BOOF, also on the project. So I know you said you moved to LA. Where are you from originally?
So I'm from Northern California, Sacramento-area.
Okay, so I definitely feel like I hear that kind of in that song BOOF. So I kind of just wanted to ask exactly where you're from. So you said Sacramento?
Yeah, Sacramento-area, yep.
Okay, yeah. And that's like just very interesting to me, because that whole area is full of so many artists that I feel like aren't really discussed to that extent, but your sound is super influential. Like people will often talk about like Detroit and LA, but I feel like Northern California, like kind of slightly offbeat, ahead of the beat, behind the beat. Drakio's obviously from LA, but you have Slow B and EBK, all these other guys who are
bro,
crazy right now, who are kind of, behind the scenes, but still very, very influential. So you'd say Sacramento plays a big part in like what you got going on right now.
I think like just the spirit of being kind of underdog, even though we're the capital of the fucking state, we're like still kind of underdog. Like our basketball team was trash for hella long. Like feel like we're overlooked, especially considering in NorCal, it's like the Oakland and SF are famous, but like Sac is overlooked. The suburbs of Sac are completely unknown. Like I think I carry that on like in my spirit, and also just like the chillness of it all. Like it's mad chill up there. I feel like there's less egos than a huge city like LA, which I love LA, but it's just like a different vibe. And I think more than anything, I think that's what I get from my upbringing. Also, just like because it wasn't as many opportunities as like if I were to like as I have in LA, like I spent a lot of time in isolation, like on the internet, and I think that like heavily influenced like everything about like my artistic process and shit. So yeah, but yeah, the sound I definitely was trying to be on some like I was on Boof. I was trying to sing the hook like I was from LA, but rap the verse like I was from NorCal.
Okay, all right, strong. And being from NorCal and California in general, I feel like it's the Blasian capital.
Bruh, dead ass, bruh.
A lot. Like,
listen, bro.
You give me your...
I didn't even know. So my mom's Filipino. I didn't like grow up with a concept of like that being mixed as like a thing. Like it was just like something that like people were around me. Like it was just like how if you're from LA, people are there's Mexican people, a bunch of Mexican people. Like it's just you don't think about it. It just is. So like I grew up, I get online and shit, people making jokes. I'm like, or like the whole archetype. It's just funny as hell to me because I wasn't really too aware.
So, okay. Can you give me your top 5 Blasians?
Easy. set up. I don't know about an order, but Tori Moi, Chaz and Tori Moi.
Strong. Also Filipino and black.
Feel me? I'm biased. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little biased. Who else we got? Like it gotta be Tiger Woods. It has to be. It just has to be. I think there's no choice there. I'm trying to give you like a more deeper cut. Because if we really going into like a quarter, Danny Brown's a quarter Filipino.
Oh, for real?
So is Madlib, and so is Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, wait, you said Madlib and who?
Marshawn Lynch, bruh.
Marshawn Lynch? Wow. Well, that makes sense. He's from
the Bay, bruh. So I don't know if they round out my 5, but
that's actually a deep cut.
I'll put Madlib in there as my top 3.
Just Sleepwalker to get educated. Marshawn Lynch, 1/4 Filipino pride. That's crazy,
bro. If people don't know, okay, I'll put what's the name in there? I'll put Danny Brown in there. Or sorry, Madlib, Tiger Woods, Tori Moi. Not my fave per se, but like I'll put Kimora Lee Simmons up there for now, like placeholder. Like she's tough. She's
and Anderson .Paak.
I don't know if he cracks my top 5, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I love No Worries. I don't know if he himself has I don't know if it's like Hall of Fame for me.
It's like we're not riding for some time.
Damn. All right, I got 3. Yeah, I'll give you 3. Madlib, Tori Moi, and Tiger Woods. Yeah.
Okay. So that's it.
And me.
That's cool. And yourself, of course.
Oh, and my like brothers.
Oh, word.
Okay, so never mind. Tori Moi, Tiger Woods, and my three also black and Filipino brothers.
All right.
Those are my goats.
Outside of that, I want to, more bird's eye view. Outside of your own music, of course, like, what are you kind of like? What are you listening to a lot of right now?
Bro, so since I've been DJing more, I've been like honing in on which dance music I really, really, really fuck with. It's kind of just been like a reflection off what I've been interested in, but just like more focused because I'm DJing, so it kind of all has to be dancey. I really love Footwork. I really love DJ Rashad, R.I.P. and DJ Tay. Shout out to him. Also, Tech Life family. Like he's been showing hella love and shit too. Like on the low, he's working on a PHINEAS remix.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, DJ Rashad, DJ Tay for sure. Tomu DJ, that's the homie, and she makes amazing music. It's like dancey, it's ambient, it's fucking shuffly, it's nuts, crazy rhythms, crazy textures. In that same realm, DJ PayPal, he's tough.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Crazy ear, like I don't even know how to describe his shit. Non-dance shit. I was bumping that new Faye Webster like last week. Gas.
Fact.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of just like recent stuff. I'm trying to name drop like one more artist. My homie Conja State, his unreleased. He has an unreleased track that's like some spaced out, dancey, like chill rock music. Is nuts.
Yeah.
That's about.
Do you listen to Frank Dory at all?
Frank Dory. I know about that one track, Usher. That's a good song.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say I feel like I see a lot of Dory like in your music, like kind of like the super high pitch auto tune and kind of the taking of
That's
more
right.
popular melodies and distilling them into something more lo-fi, interesting. So that's
a cool comparison.
Yeah, like so on the track list, obviously, I mean, probably the second biggest, maybe most in some eyes, but Accordion, obviously obligatory. Rest in peace to Doom. But
Man.
What's your relationship kind of with his music?
Man, so like my parents are fucking hip hop nerds. So like I remember I'm a kid, like, well, I didn't know this back then, but I've heard like when I was a kid, it's like 04, like I remember they like went to go get like Mad Villainy together at the record store, and that's how my dad like found out that Food had also dropped. So my pops had put me on a Doom when I was like real young, like I want to say like 10 or 11. Okay. And I was a fan of the beats first. I wasn't really like I didn't understand like the heady ass like rapping.
Okay.
As a kid.
Yeah.
So I was like really heavy into Special Herbs. Like Special Herb, like Doom's low key, like I forget how much he influenced my production.
For sure.
Like,
I mean, what's your favorite Doom beat? If you had to name
favorite Doom beat? Oh, next level is Elder Blossoms.
All right, yeah, easy,
yeah. Easy. Off top, like, bro, like, oh my god, that shit is like, it unlocks something in my brain. That one for sure. But like, bro, like, I had a Madlib stan phase. Like when I was 14, I just wanted to be Madlib, bro. Like so bad. Like, so Mad Villainy is my shit. That's been my shit for like a cool decade. So when my homies like came to me with that beat, they were just on like a kick of making like Shawnee Bin Laden era drill beats at the time. And they had that one. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, who'd y'all make this for? Like, can I have this? And they're like, yeah, of course.
I'm that nigga according to him. In the booth, I'm recording again. I feel like Wayne, I don't need a pen. I feel like Wayne, I'm growing some dreads. Yeah. Sometimes this rap shit get to my head. Sometimes the cash shit get to my head. Fuck all the laws. Fuck the feds. They just want to see me dead.
And so on that song, you shout out erehwon. What's the erehwon order when you slide over there?
Oh, on Nigga of the Year finalists?
Yeah.
Bro, so actually, I can't shop there, bro. I'm not breaded up like that. I've been inside one like one time.
You just cap?
Okay. Well, it was like the metaphors. I got juice for the F. I got free juice. They have samples sometimes.
Okay, bet. So you be in there on some Costco.
But I was talking to a girl at one point who worked at erehwon. And I learned from her they have free samples sometimes. So I'm like, I'm gonna just name drop it for the rhyme and like make a metaphor. You know what I'm saying?
The only other rapper, also a guy from LA that I've heard reference erehwon in a song is Cletus Strap.
Oh yeah. LA shit.
Yeah, real yeah. We're at erehwon. She came out of nowhere. That's how I found out that erehwon is nowhere backwards. I'm ashamed to say.
Yeah, nuts, right? Nuts.
That's a true fact. That blew my mind when I realized.
Awful vibes in there, bro. Awful vibes.
Yeah, real okay. All right, I'll never go.
That's like in my head. That's like a level of like. In my mind, it's like a Tom Brady kind of white person, but like a level below that. Like he's like a kind of like spooky, like health nut, like weird kind of dude. That's kind of how I view like the erehwon like demographic. I could be uneducated, but that's my take.
No. I mean that definitely sounds accurate. It's like a even more boofed out Whole Foods.
It's like you gonna go to erehwon and because you think like shopping at Whole Foods is like some broke nigga shit.
Yeah. So I gotta ask. After a very accomplished year, Nigga of the Year, how are you gonna defend that title in 2025?
Dude, I don't even know if I won. I think I was a finalist, but like I think the jury's still out.
All right, so maybe top 3, but maybe bronze. So you're not
I'm
sure.
up there. I think I'm a nominee, but how am I gonna defend it, bruh? Let's just say after I finish like the like, you know, post rollout for this project and like all the videos I'm still planning on doing,
Okay.
the next era of ZAYALLCAPS music is like, people might think it's a left turn, but to me it always made sense. And I think that's how I'm gonna defend the title.
All right, good to know. Good to know. I mean, we already know Pitchfork certified articles being written, so I think we could have faith in wherever it's going.
Nigga of the year, I got awards and I got articles.
Yeah, like people are writing. That's what's happening right now. But I want to kind of push a little bit deeper down,
please,
the track list. For obviously wearing your influence on your sleeves, gotta love that. But Pharrell, Shilliams, there's a lot of humor there. You know, a lot of R&B. Had that song kind of like come together. What's the story about?
It's so funny having these fucking track titles read back to me. Silly ass track titles. So FAUXRELL Shilliams, I was at an IHOP with the homies, and one of my homies, Wiz, love him to death. Amazing musician, amazing person. He's a big fan of the Neptunes and, you know, OF and all that shit. I mean, we all, you know, whatever. But
yeah,
huge like diehard Pharrell guy. Now we was in there kind of doing a little debate. Mind you, Neptunes are my top like 3 all time. But we're having a little debate. We're like, oh man, I heard Pharrell got ghost producers, man, and Wiz is like, hell no, bro. No one can make those kind of beats. And I'm like, bro, I'm not saying that's a fact, but like, it's plausible. Producers with a lot of money, some like that's like a thing. They like, you know, the production companies, they're putting their stamp on it, you know, whatever. That's just how it goes. He's not exempt from that. And my bro was like, nah, his beats are so specific, no one can make them. And I'm like, that's exactly why I think somebody could make them. I happen to have my laptop on me. We were at this IHOP in like downtown LA at like fucking like 12 a.m. or something. And I'm just like, bruh, fuck you, watch this. So I pull out my computer and I make the beat in like 45 minutes just to be like kind of a dick to my friend.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I'm gonna rap on it.
Addressing my honey is highness. Hey, yeah. I need some paper, my bros, they be smoking like Friday. Live every day like the 90s. I'm in the moment, that's where they can't find me. Looking for wifey, but I'm in LA, so that's unlikely. Better off finding some hipsters and hype beats. I'm in the matrix, my people.
I mean, spite. It's a big motivator.
I hate it.
Yeah. Hating is very strong.
Yeah.
My favorite color. He knows a lot about that.
Bruh, we be in a, like, what people see online is like a percentage of like the hate that we spew amongst like behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors.
Punching up always though. Punching up.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you're talking about LA. Obviously, you moved there, and you were kind of saying recently, just a little bit ago, how Sacramento's a lot more chill. LA is a lot of bigger personalities, and I feel like you dived into that a little bit on your one lyric. You know, I'm looking for wifey, but I'm in LA, so it's not likely.
Man,
that's true. You can't. It's just not. It's just impossible. It's just not it out there.
I'm not gonna say it's impossible because I've seen it work out, but I just think in general, a lot of people come here for like a reason, and that reason isn't necessarily to fall in love. So I think like it should be feeling like an impossible mission because it's like everybody's out here to do something. You know, like maybe you go back to your hometown and settle down or something.
Yeah.
Unrealistic, you know.
So like, you know what? You gotta break it down. You ever been talking with John? And then she's like, you just look on the story, like she's at Trippie Redd's house or like something crazy like that. Is anything like that ever happened?
You in New York? I know you get it. You in New York? You DJ? You in the scene? Like I know you fucking That's all I'm gonna say. I know you understand how that feels. That should be crazy. Or bro, it goes deeper, bro. It just be like you gotta think like everyone's has talked to everyone already. So like you just might get like grandfathered into like a low key like Cold War beef with somebody who like you have nothing personally against, but like y'all might talk to the same person, so it's kind of weird.
Now it's beef.
Like, this is like fake beef, like you just sizing yourself up.
Yeah. It just be weird, and it's also funny because a lot of these people are just normal people,
bro. Super like, it'd be one side like they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, like I got your favorite rapper in my DMs, but it's like it's 1,000 Men phone, It's like
it's ZAYALLCAPS, like what?
Yeah, like it's like all right, like, we could calm down. We can calm down.
Wait, DJ Swagala, oh, you got it.
Yeah. Like we can chill.
Yeah,
but I like seeing a lot of the same people on these projects. I mean, obviously MFS, but other people who are on the project like 1K. Like, how's your working relationship with him?
Bro, that's another close friend of mine. He's like, bro, he's a man of many talents. He's a polymath for sure. Like he's about to direct he's not direct. He's about to DP the BOOF video. Like this dude does everything, bro. Like he is prodigious. I know he's like my age, but like Brez a prodigy. Like still.
Hell yeah.
And he wanted to get on some music, and I'm like, Brad, hell yeah. That was like his first rap verse he ever like
oh really
even put out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's strong. I think that's like a real good entry point. Like being on somebody else's stuff because you're introduced to those fans, and it's like that's a perfect example. Like I'm not even a rapper,
bro.
Like, I'm not.
It just felt right.
Yeah, exactly. That's strong. Okay, and to the track list, Anxiety. I like kind of what you're doing with melodies here, all over the track, and how some things might fall through the cracks, but if you like pay attention, there's always like little Easter eggs. Like with Anxiety, like it's kind of emulating like that toxic Brittney jump.
You can tell that I'm having anxiety. This shit's too much for me. You can tell that I'm having anxiety.
So, were you just listening to that song? Does that happen frequently with you when you're listening to songs that people might not, immediately recognize? You're like, let me just, take that, flip it into something else.
So funny enough, as far as like melody interpolations like that, that's like the one time I let myself do it. I'm usually like against doing that because I think it's easy to get like cheap, but like that one just made too much sense for some reason. I think because the songs are in the same key, that's why I probably heard it.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I think that one felt right. So I was like, fuck it, I'll give myself one. This is my one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Easter egg. You think you might let it rock again, or you think it's like one and done?
I doubt it. I try to like really keep it like challenging for myself. So I'm like,
I think it's like the perfect middle ground of finding something that everyone recognizes, but that isn't done to death.
Yeah. Super appreciate that.
Yeah. When it's taken and it works, it's like, oh, that was so obvious, but no one actually had tapped into that yet.
Super. But I think it's nice to juxtapose it with like, I was trying to emulate like Slime Season 2 era Thug on the song.
Okay.
Like the version of Thug that Saw Baby likes to draw from a lot, I feel like that's what I tapped into on that song.
Okay.
And then just like then just some Brittney Spears shit. It was fun.
The project as a whole, you were saying your career, the album, Lancer, Twitter, like I feel like the internet just plays such a big role in your creative process and like how you're kind of doing this. Obviously, how it spreads around these avenues, like it's a very, very large piece of that pie. So I kind of just wanted to ask about like meme references. Like, do you have kind of like some images that you like draw upon that kind of like inspire the music, like meme accounts?
That's so
like,
real.
I feel like meme accounts are like the new rappers in a way. I feel like they're just as hot and they're making more money in some aspects.
Just feeding culture. Man, I feel like for better for worse, like a sizable chunk of my brain's bandwidth is dedicated to it's like a Twitter server. It's bad. Like Twitter, like I've been a heavy Twitter user since I was like 16. It's almost 10 years. And I think it's like an irreversible just change to how I think. And I've tried to like, I've tried to like not engage in negativity on there and really just like gain from it, which I think I have done. But like, I think I always be kind of tapped into some type of weird alternative sense of humor. And then like, I don't know. I think it's a fine line to like make rap songs where you're being funny, but it's not a joke. So I think I try like kind of hard to do that. If I'm gonna rap, I like want to like say something insightful and then make a joke so people know I'm not like it's not melodramatic, It's just like
yeah. And
I'm aware of what's going on. I know this is kind of funny right now.
For sure, for sure. And I mean, you talking about Doom being your inspiration. I mean, I feel like he's like kind of the king of
Bruh.
that.
Yeah, like kind of morbid sense of humor, but like also we self-aware right now. Like, I'm like, my livelihood is asking people to like give me money to entertain them. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like objectively.
That's objectively kind of silly.
Yeah, rappers are literally they're buskers, but
bro,
just, you know.
and it's like I love art. We need art. We need the arts to support independent art, whatever. I completely stand by that. But at the same time, it's like it's frivolous. I'm asking someone to spend their frivolous money on me to fund my lifestyle, and that's just funny.
Yeah, but some people aren't self-aware of that like at all, which is also cool. I think the coolest people like aren't like Boss Man Dilo doesn't give a fuck about that, bro. He's just like, I need that. Like, you know, there's avenues for anyone to get it in, you know what I'm saying?
Super.
All right, yeah, solid, man. So Sleepwalker Radio, this was a conversation with Zay, all caps. I just want to thank you again for coming on, speaking with us in depth about the project and what you got going on. Do you have anything kind of like in the pipeline that you want to share out?
Fuck it. I haven't announced it anywhere else. This will be the exclusive, bro. So in LA, October 23rd, we're throwing the very first Autotune Karaoke show.
Oh wow, okay. All right.
We have if I'll say it, we have a New York artist coming out to headline.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Hadji Gaviota.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Strong pull.
Brand is strong.
All right. October 23rd, Sleepwalker, we're worldwide. I know we got LA fans. Tap in with the boy Zay. Go to that show. Yeah. This is gonna be, you know, history in the making. The first, you know, you're gonna want to tap in with that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. And where can the people find you, Emma?
Man, on Instagram at you could search ZAYALLCAPS, but my Instagram at is Swagalog101, like Tagalog, but swag Tagalog.
Yeah.
The
Filipino language for those of y'all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, national language of the Philippines. So yeah, ZAYALLCAPS everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, streaming music, YouTube, whatever. YouTube's MP3, my shit. I don't care. I encourage it. Please do that. Actually,
pay for it. I mean, the streaming is pennies, but hey, man, it's yours. No, yeah. If you're gonna download it legally, at least like play it at a DJ center. So do like something.
Yeah, put somebody on. Yeah,
put somebody on.
Play for a girl. Something.
Yeah, something. You got to benefit. You know, give it and take it away. But all right, ZAYALLCAPS. Y'all fuck with him at ZAYALLCAPS. Tap in. Autotune Karaoke.
Yes, sir.
iMessage Platinum. More on the way, and go see him live. He's all over. All right,
man.
Sleepwalker Radio.
Appreciate you. Sleepwalker Radio. Thank y'all. Thank you, Desi.